Hi everyone! Today we'll be looking at the activity AI for Oceans. I'll go through the first part of the activity and then I encourage you to pause the video and have a go at completing the activity yourself. Once you've finished, come back to the video and I'll go through some of the ways machine learning is currently being used to support the health of our oceans and give you some further resources for exploring machine learning as well as ocean sustainability. Before the activity starts, there is a fantastic video that explains machine learning, and then you'll be ready to begin the activity. Garbage dumped in the water affects marine life. In this activity, you'll program or train AI, artificial intelligence, to identify fish or trash. Let's clean up the ocean. Click anywhere on the screen to continue. Let's meet AI. The AI does not know if an object is a fish or trash, but it can process images and identify patterns. To program AI, use the buttons to label an image as fish or not fish. The training you provide will teach AI to recognise patterns on its own. Let's get started. That's a fish. That's a fish. That's also a fish. That's another fish. That one's definitely not a fish. You are programming or training AI with each click. Keep going. That's not fish. That's not fish. That is fish. That's a fish. That's fish too. Let's continue. Now let's see if the AI knows what a fish looks like. AI will analyse a random set of objects and label them based on your training. Let's go. Oh, it's doing pretty well. Oh. It's identified some rubbish as a fish. It might need a little bit more training. Keep training the AI by telling it which objects are and which objects are not fish. This was just the first part of the activity. When you have a go, you'll also train your AI to recognise emotion, and you'll learn about bias in AI and machine learning from videos in the activity. Have a go with the activity, then come back to the video to see how machine learning is currently being used to support our oceans. Okay, let's have a look at some of the ways machine learning is currently being used to support our oceans. A research ecologist, Anne Allen, asked Google if they could help her sift through 170,000 hours of whale song recordings that she and her colleagues had made over more than a decade. They wanted to be able to identify humpback whale song amongst all the other noise they had recorded. The recordings were made under the water with a special microphone called a hydrophone. For a human to listen to all these recordings and identify the humpback whale song amongst the rest of the noise would take 19 years. Anne and her fellow scientists needed some help. As we now know, for machine learning to work, it needs the input of information or data. Anne supplied Google with training data, the recordings of humpback whale songs, and the computer began to learn how to recognise it. Anne and her colleagues want to be able to identify humpback whale song amongst the noise of ships, dolphins and other noise in the ocean to help them understand where the whales are during different seasons, their population sizes and family structures, and their daily singing habits. All of this information helps to advocate for the protection of the humpback whale. Another way machine learning is being used to study and protect whales is by detecting whales from space. The Count Whales from Space project will monitor the numbers and types of large animals at the ocean's surface. This will help conservationists advocate for more marine parks to protect large ocean animals. Machine learning is also being used to detect and end illegal fishing, which is severely depleting the world's fisheries. Maybe you can think up some new ways to use machine learning to protect our oceans and the environment more widely. What are some of the environmental issues that you know of, and how do you think machine learning could be useful in combating them? What kind of information or data would you use to train your AI? Click the link to submit your machine learning for oceans ideas. We'd love to see what you come up with.